You know, the late French dictator Napoleon Bonaparte said in relation to politics, quote, "A man will fight harder for his interests than for his rights," end quote. How true this statement appears to be for the embattled former national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Professor Iyorchia Ayu. A Benue High Court in Gboko has dismissed a suit seeking to set aside the suspension of Ayu as a member of the PDP. Justice D.M. Igyuse described the suit as an abuse of court process. Do I see Ayu as stopping at this point?
They don't give up. Even when all of the realities are there, they still want to try their luck. So you know Nigerians are always trying their luck. Because you see, if you look at the whole of PDP, what is going on has been a pattern. Now, I could recall a few years back, the same thing happened to his predecessor. What is Igyuse Secondus?
Yeah, yeah.
And this very same pattern, how did it happen to Iyorchia Ayu? His ward rejected him. And of course, whatever you're doing there, you are representing your ward. So the people you are representing have said, we don't want you anymore. So what are you doing up there? The same thing happened to Igyuse Secondus. The same thing happened, I could recall, I think it was, Okwezilize, Chief Okwezilize,
yeah.
Nwodo. Yes. So the pattern is a pattern that has been going on in PDP. So I want to advise that whosoever is going to step into those shoes, you better watch your back.
Yeah. The size of those shoes matter. Bola, so the appeal court for him?
You see, like as my sister rightly said, I don't know what men are really looking for that made them to want to die in a position. Fine, the man has the right to fight for his right. Okay? Now, a court of the same jurisdiction adjudicated in your own case, saying you should go. He went to appeal court. Now the case is in the appeal court. He came back to the lower court, a court of the same jurisdiction. When he came down, the court said, this is not possible. This same case has been adjudicated. Go to appeal court. Then he went back to another court, the same jurisdiction, to enlist the same case with the same ingredients for adjudication. That is the more reason I like the way the judge said it. He said, this is the worst case I've ever seen. And I hope the man will go to appeal court will adjudicate on it. He will not go to another appeal court to go and appeal again.
Yeah. Professor Ayu's journey in Nigerian politics is very interesting. You remember the Abacha years?
Yes.
He was a senator.
Yes.
He was a minister.
Yes.
Got kicked.
Yes.
They say he's headstrong, a stubborn man, and so on.
Yes.
So you are wondering why they go the whole hog. Man and interest. It is said, give man money, give him power, and you see the true man.
Yes, the true man. And we are seeing the true men around us now.
Okay.
Who are in charge of our affairs. And that is the more reason we always give room to opportunists in uniform who want to strike. I'm telling you the truth. Because, you see, is it a must that he must be there? After being in politics for so many years.
Yeah.
That means he could not mentor. These people could not mentor the younger one that will take over from them. Okay. It's a terrible situation. This is just, I'm hungry.
Please don't go to court.
Yes, I will go to court over this matter.
After the show.
Okay, the People's Court. Okay.
But you are not surprised too. That's the nature of politicians and so on. And they are driven by, as we said, interest. Remember the
Or selfish interest.
Selfish interest, yes.
Selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See, if you are selfless, if it's about the people of your community, like for his word, I mean, what happened? Why did they kick against him? You see, the problem with politicians is that when they have a problem, you see, the best way to solve a problem is to go to the root cause of that problem.
Yeah.
If you are playing around the top of it, you will continue to, I mean, you will be in a very topsy-turvy situation. And it is a very embarrassing situation.
Yeah.
He has I mean, for all the while, all these years he has been there, he has been, you mentioned, I think at some point he was even a Senate president or something.
Yes.
You're Senate president in the stillborn Third Republic.
Yes. So for a man who has been in the corridor of power for so long, I mean, don't play the game like this. We know that most of our politicians are there for their own self-interest. However, don't make it so obvious to everybody.
All right. Okay. Another quotation from Napoleon is the one that suits it. It's relevant for the moment. Napoleon said, "Never interrupt your enemy if he's making a mistake." Don't know if you get that. So, Prof, we wish you well. We hope the case ends here.